Hey guys, my name is Jessica and this channel is about cross stitch. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching and subscribing. And this video is a vlog style video. So every time I had something to show you, I turn it on, or there was something interesting I thought you're gonna enjoy watching, I also turn on the camera. So I actually worked on a lot of different things. I did stitch on two full coverage pieces. I did throw some stuff away. You fold, as you know it, unfinished object. And I also finished one project and worked on restocking my Etsy shop. So that's going to be at the very end of the video. So if you're not interested, you can just skip it. Yeah. So let's get started. Today is Saturday, May 31st, and I had an itch to stitch on my Heaven and Earth design. So as you can see, I have gridded some more, and I think I'm gonna go this way and stitch it because right here in this area there is a lot of bright colors like this. So this is like gumballs, candy. All right, let's get some more stitching in so I can show you what we have here. Signal Hill, California. The view from a hilltop park. You can see the ocean all the way over there. That's a downtown big building over there. And that oil pump in the backyard. It's a Queen Mary over there in the background. So we have this dimensions organizer here. Not too many threads, beautiful colors. And this process has the kit has about just a little over 13,000, so exactly 13,053.5 stitches. I assume that includes 5,400 stitches of back stitch, so it doesn't have that much of actual stitching. And this is the 14 count HAED. I know, it's so weird, like it has like this circle squares here. If you can see, this is so weird, but this is 14 count. Kind of almost looks like 18 count just because the holes are small. I'm gonna start with this one right here, and it also comes with this wire, but to my surprise the wire is very soft. It's super easy to bend. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little bit of chart. It's just a standard dimensions chart. It's kind of like this, and it comes with one needle. let's stitch on it and see what I can show you. This is a beautiful pink mimosa tree. They're also placed everywhere in this pot. There's another one over there. Did you know you can eat the dandelion flowers? They'll give you energy. Let's have one. Pretty good. Before I proceed with the stitching, I wanted to show you this one. This is not like what I usually stitch. This is what I bought when I first started stitching in 2021. And this is very relaxing stitch. I know this is like a mindless stitching where you kind of sit there and just stitch and don't think about anything. And I started it yesterday, so I'm gonna show you how much progress I did. So since this is stamped, you don't need a chart. I'm gonna show you the threads. Threads are very beautiful, and I'm gonna show you the back of it, so you can have kind of an idea how much I already did. So this area probably would have around 11,000. Okay, so I estimated probably 700 stitches. So this sky right here, and it's kind of looks a little different. It's blue here, and it's like turquoise color here. So this color, but it goes on, guys, so quickly. This is my old cross stitch. This is Joy Sunday. It's stamped. I started in 2023. This guy wants to help me, and decided to continue working on it and finish it. I have a lot done, you can see in the back. I'm gonna do some more stitching. My daughter cut this cute little duck. And he seems like doesn't want to run away too much. He's pretty calm. And this is Canadian juvenile ducklings. They're so cute and fluffy, and they make such a precious sounds. Today is Wednesday, the 18th of June, and I'm gonna try to put some stitches on this Luca S Greatness of Nature whip. Hi, today is June 26th and I'm back with more updates. So let's see what I did on that Christmas on a plastic dimensions kit. Remember, I'm gonna get the preview out for you. This is the one, and I started this Mary 3 lot. And I did this much. I think I stitched on it twice. I've just been so busy. I don't know, like, whether I need to what do I need to get started on? Do I sew some bags for my Etsy shop? Do I cross stitch? What do I cross stitch? It's like so many things to do, and sometimes I procrastinate a little bit because I don't know where to get started. Yeah, so that was all that I did for this, and I'm planning into making them into maybe like a flat ornament, maybe one. And this was just to try how I can stitch on plastic. I think the other ones I'm gonna do like on fabric, so I can make maybe little pillows. Let's see what we did. I had a lot of UFOs, guys. Last night I just went and I went through stuff and started throwing things away, trying to salvage things. So this was Victoria sampler stitch along, and it was the 12 monthly petals right here, and I love the way they look, but stitching it was like hell. So um, the designer wanted you to pick your own colors, and when you printed, there was no specific symbol. There was just colors of yellow, yellow, and sometimes it was really hard to distinguish where each yellow started and where it ended. So what I end up doing is kind of redesigning my own thing because I could not see a thing. And when I stitched this last petal, I said, that's it, that's enough. I had enough because it's like yellow, 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 and it was so hard to distinguish which yellow. I had enough of this because I have so many projects, other more fun ones that I can stitch on, and I'm behind on. So this is right here. I'm planning on to making into little pillow like this. I'm gonna maybe leave this much, half an inch on each side, and I'm gonna make it into a skinny pillow. Yay. So let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it in this video, like into a little pillow. And I have one more finish. This one I started in February, and this one was this. This was a DMC kit, and when we came back from Missouri in February, you know, I went to Joann's and I saw this beautiful kit and I got inspired. And I do like this girly western and deserty things. I don't like living there, but I like seeing it on the picture, and I love plants, and this was so beautiful, and it reminded me like of travel because I would like to travel more. Okay, let's see what I did here. So this right here is the finish. I didn't iron it, apologize about that. So this was stitched on 28 count Eva Ebelhor. It's like a German fabric, and this is not, this is like 50% linen and 50% some type of, I think it's probably some type of synthetic in there, and it's not even weave. So it has like a linen lines here. It gives beautiful texture, but it is a little bit of challenge to stitch on it, but once you get a few stitches in, you can kind of go off of them. So this right here, I'm not gonna finish it into frame because I'm thinking I can do something more fun with it. Like I can make some kind of organizer or some kind of project bag, or even like a shopper. You can sew it on under the shopper. You're gonna have a cool bag. Yeah, because this fabric is not like fragile like the actual linen. It's pretty sturdy. It's like thick. So I think it will hold up well. And this was fun to stitch. All right, put this back. So next one, this is the threads and where I have all the fox and rabbit sail cloister garden organized, and I haven't stitched it since March because I was in a Zoom meeting with the girls and I was talking too much and I made a mistake and I put it in timeout. So this whole corner I was almost done. I just needed the border. And I was thinking I'm just gonna skip the border here and just because I saw some pictures on Facebook like the other people doing it and I liked it because this is all boxed in and I kind of like the idea of the free flowing um, design that your eye can follow, not like box in box in. But the box in is actually going to save you so much headache. If you just do the boxes, then you can just count off of them. It's so easy. So I marked it right here with a heat erasable pen, and I thought I'm just going to count it off here, but I forgot to mark one more line here to make it like a like a line square. It was just a line and I just counted off of here and I did this whole motif right there. I had to frog it. So I frogged it last night because I was over it already. Some time passed by. It did get discolored from some variegated threads, but I think it's going to be fine because I'm actually going to be sewing right over. I only miscounted by one stitch, so it should be covered up pretty good. And I'm actually excited to go back and stitch this. And now I'm going to show you some other projects I've been working on. Okay, I forgot to tell you. Let's see how many stitches I put in on that Christmas sweep. Let's see what it looks like. So this is a app that I use. It's called Cross Stitch Saga, and it's like European type of thing. So this is the preview, and I started with this right here, and it's going to tell me how much I already stitched. So I put in 739 stitches, and I actually stitch only one time. So I stitched on it one day. For some reason, I thought I did twice. Yeah. All right, and let's go to the next whip. I stitched on my favorite Heaven and Earth design. This is my only one. This is a big one. It has 89 colors. I know not that many colors, but the size of it for me is the biggest one whip that I have. It's 354,200 stitches. That's how big this is. And I did put in this whole area since I last showed you that whip, and this is right here. I'm already at 2.68%. So this is the area I worked on right here and right here. So yeah, last time I picked it up it was on June 3rd, so that was in the beginning of this video I was recording it, but I'm already at 9,517 stitches, and I started in January and I didn't stitch for 4 months, and I picked it up and I did it pretty good job. So we're at 2%, 2.68%. So I have 344,683 stitches left on this sweep, and it's humongous and it's beautiful. I'm planning on going all this way. I mean, I hope not. I hope I don't get burned out, but if I do get burned out, then I can just cut it off like this. And I still have a beautiful week, but I'm planning on finishing it. And I'm also thinking of start using the parking method, because before the parking method, you guys, confused me so much. But now I'm like, I was sitting there last night and it just dawned on me. I was thinking, where does the thread end come out for the next stitch? And it dawned on me, it's in the same spot that I usually like stitch. If I stitch from the bottom left corner to the upper, then it's gonna come out in the bottom left corner. And I'm like, no brainer. Why was it so hard, right? And I also stitch on my other big one that I have not picked up for a while. This is what is it? Lucas, yeah. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it here. So but I have to move some stuff around. All right, right there. This is right here I worked on, and I filled in some stuff because I think this part of the rock wasn't filled in. I only put like 388 stitches, but it was kind of hard for me because these colors you get, I like them, but I cannot stitch with them for too long. Yeah, so I put on only under 400 stitches, and that was it. Look at this beautiful jacaranda. There's more of them over there. They're everywhere at this time of the year. Some over there. Purple trees blooming, petals falling on the ground. This is like a little surreal landscape here. Next, I want to show you some of the things that I've been sewing and making. All right, these are the needle minders that I'm making for the project bags. They're different kind for the different sets. Okay, so first I have these small ones, and this like a set that has a needle book, needle minder matching one. This is like a koi, and it's a gold metallic fabric. This is actually Japanese fabric inside, and this is high quality cotton fabric right here, and this is just regular cotton fabric in a back. Little, and it's actually quilted inside. I quilted that, and I put this on it on the outside, because if you still want to have maybe a lot of threads and you can put the fabric inside, you can still hook up like a D-ring right here. I mean, to the D-ring you can hook up your floss, and they all gonna be out there. And this is the mermaid tail, but I thought this is a fish, and the koi has similar fish. I mean, similar fish, you guys. Similar tail. It's more like a fish tail than the mermaid tail. The next one is right here. I'm going to show you this beautiful charms. This is right here is a glass bead, and an enamel charm, and a star. This is a stork, and I color coordinated everything. Again, it's quilted on the inside. This is Japanese cotton on the inside, and this is like a sea dragon. You cannot really see it. Let me move this out of the way. So this is a sea dragon right here, and let me show you how the actual book looks. Some of them have these cute little buttons here I made, and this is just a ribbon, and you can just park your needles here and tie it up like this in the front. Just like that. And the needle minder in there. Let's take it out. Let's show you what it looks like. So this is the back, and this is the front. So it has like this paisley design, but it will almost look like a dragon. It has those curves in there. So I made those, I basically made this myself. I mean, I didn't make the button, but I put it together. So that's like a set right there, and it's available in my Etsy shop. Look at that charm. It's a cute little fish. All right. Next one, this is like rats, golden metallic rats. This is a compass. And all of my zippers are enclosed. The zipper is nice, it's smooth. And this is the charm right here. See that close right there. Okay, last little bag we have is this one. This is a glass bead right here, and another glass one right there. And this is Japanese cotton inside. This is high quality cotton, and you get a needle mine there and a needle book with that. And the back is just black and quilted inside. And also I'm making more sets. It's a different one. Let's see. I didn't tell you what size that bag was. This is about 10 inches by 7 1/4. So if you have some small whip, or whatever fabric will fit in here, and the floss can actually fit on the outside, that's a good set to have. So I'm making more, like almost done with this, but this one is 13 by 11, and it's a lot bigger if you need a bigger whip in there. And again, look at those charms. I put a few of them up here, and I have this I think it's connecting bead or something, spacer bead. Yeah, spacer bead. So cute. And I make this part thick now. I put fleece in there, so this is nice and sturdy, and everything is nice and clean. Very good stitching. And the D-ring is on the inside. It's gonna come with the book. I'm not done making the this book yet. Like inside is already made, but I need to put a button right here, and a little elastic gonna go on here, so it's gonna close and open. And this is a fleece, and this is piece of fleece right here to park your needle. Some ribbon here to make it easy to open. You might want to put I don't know, anything in here. Even small scissors I think can fit in there, and everything is enclosed here. This is very tedious to do, because detail when the gosh when the parts, not parts, um I'm losing my words. So when these little parts, just gonna call them parts, are too small, like they tiny, it's a lot harder to stitch this one than to do the big one, because you have to be so precise, you guys. And I'm figuring it out. I figured my way out. Yeah. So this is gonna be like 3 pieces book, needle notions book. This, and it's gonna come with the needle minder. This is not the needle minder for this one. I have like a bird for this, but look how cute they are. So let's see if this doesn't belong there. Okay, so see, I try to match this back to the front, and just like the way I like it, it's lots of colors, lots of sparkle. This has a 3D flower in here, and I have a big magnet to make sure it holds, and it does hold. Let me get a needle, I'll show you. Oh my gosh, yeah. All right. I should have been ready. So I keep my needles in this little thing. I put the magnet on the bottom there. This is just some of the needles, and we'll see how it holds up. So put it on. It holds up pretty good. Yeah. So these portfolios are gonna have enamel needle minders, because they are more expensive to make. and the wooden one are gonna have in the smaller bags. So these ones are always have um, enamel needle minders. Next one is like an all summer. It's all the same front and back. And again, I didn't make no buttons there. So this was a beige here or camel color. This was more like meant to be like sand, because you're on the beach and you see sand. This is like a sand color. Yeah. And all of them are gonna have 3 pieces. 3 pieces in the set. And this one is my favorite, you guys. Look at that. It's a truck. Let me get that now. So let's look at the charm. See, the charm is so beautiful. And it's like this milk chocolate charm, like you have a bite. I don't know anybody that doesn't like chocolate. So I was thinking this polka dot, brown polka dot, and chocolate and summer picnic and peaches, it's all like goes together. And I have right here is an applique. I just went around and sewed this thing on. Is the blanket, it's not a blanket stitch, I think it's called a satin stitch in the machine. Again, it's all nice there. And that's gonna have 3 different pieces. So this is the needle book, the outside. And this is like limited. Some of them, except the yellow one, are limited edition because I only had like a fat quarter to work with, or like 1/3 of a yard. So on this book, I actually also included kind of like a D-ring. I don't know if you're gonna need to attach anything, because you can actually attach anything, little different things up here. Again. So it just needs a little button and elastic. And this one is gonna have this needle minder because I thought this goes with it. There's like 2 flowers here. And this is the back. It has a big earth magnet in the back to make sure it stays on there pretty good. All right. And let's move to the next one. This one is like a crafty girl bag. Let's look at the charms. So I have a cute kitty cat charm and a daisy, and this top bead is actually ceramic. And I have a matching rickrack. And in the back, I have a plique because I only had a fat quarter to work with, so I cut it out and I did the applique in the back with the machine. It's on there pretty good. It's not gonna come off. There's a cute little polka dots here. Okay, this is maybe for something else. Again, this has a for your needles to park up here. The zipper opens very nicely. It's gonna close like that, and you're gonna have 3 things in here. Okay, one more. This is the last one, but I do have one that I have to make because I'm making a listing of 6 items in there. I mean, 6 different options in a listing. And I have to make one more set. But this one is already made. This is for people who like bright colors. It's a little thread there. Very beautiful. It has the floss, the pins. Right. And let's, did I show you charms? Okay, yeah, charm is right here. And I also did the applique right here because I only had a fat quarter and I had to make it work. Right, guys, in the next video I'm gonna have a new start, huge new start, and something that I bought, like a review. I bought it with my own money and it's gonna be huge, full coverage. I know I already have two, but I'm in love with that and it's like so beautiful. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.